Hi, my name is Madison Lascelles, and I did it. I wrote that in my calendar because this journey has been nothing short of incredible. And to say that I did it as a single mom to a beautiful, busy 3-year-old little boy at the same time, and to know that I faced adversity with a smile and a positive outlook throughout each day, it's nothing short of an incredible journey. To go to my fridge each day and be reminded by all of the baby pictures mixed in with several semesters of academic excellent awards, and seeing that 4.0, knowing that I've put my very best in all of it, in everything that I do, because I'm not just here for myself, I'm here for myself and my son. And I'm so proud of us. I really, really am. And this journey has been such a great learning opportunity. It showed me how strong I am and resilient I am. And my integrity and my moral compass hasn't wavered one bit. And it's had its challenges and it's had its rough moments, but that just adds to my journey. And again, I honestly can't even believe that all of my hard work and my goals, this is it. Wow. um, yeah. So let's get into it. I became a teacher because I knew from a young age who I needed in my life as a teacher. Um, and I knew that I needed to be that person um, for students one day. I had seen the impact of my granny. She taught her entire career in College Station ISD, and we've lived here forever, the entire time. And so, of course, she's way old now, but I would see her students who are grown adults with their own children recognize her at Target on several occasions, and she can't recognize them until she really looks. And she knew exactly who they were, and they knew exactly who she was. It was beautiful. And so with that, I knew that I wanted to help children feel capable, valued, and I wanted to instill a passion and excitement when it comes to learning. And becoming a mom to Kai only made that purpose stronger. Um, Balancing motherhood, school, and student teaching this residency, it's been challenging, but it has also become one of my proudest accomplishments. Um, it has shown me how resilient I am and how deeply committed I am to this profession. And I've learned so much along the way. My biggest takeaways from student teaching are that relationships matter, flexibility matters, and listening to students, the whole student, it matters. I learned that hands on, student centered learning leads to real understanding, and that not everything goes perfectly, but those imperfect moments shape us the most. I've learned that children thrive when they feel seen, supported, and safe to make mistakes. And teaching is not about perfection, it's about compassion, reflection, and growth. I discovered strengths in building relationships using data to guide instruction and creating engaging learning experiences. I'm excited to continue growing, especially in supporting every student, whether that's multilingual learners and strengthening inclusive practices. And again, it's made an even bigger impact on me because my son does have communication needs. and knowing who I want, my son to have as a teacher, I want to make sure that I am that person. I am that educator to others because these parents send their best. These families send their best. And getting to know that whole child and being able to provide for their best, it's incredible. And so in 5 years, it's tough. It's tough for me to see that far in advance because so far I like to go day by day. I like to go day by day because everything could change in a moment. And I'm gonna give it my all that day. And I want to be present for today. And I can think towards the future. I know that I want to feel established and rooted in a school community, a school where it feels like family because it's not just for myself, it's for myself and my son. And knowing that I could send my son to a school where he is safe and he is loved and he is supported means so much more to me than I can put into words. So, in 10 years, I, again, that's what I want. I want a family. I want a family for myself and I want a family for my son. I want to continue growing as a person and as an educator. I want to continue reflecting the way I have for so many years. I've had a lot of practice to reflect, and I'm really proud of my ability to see things for what they are. And I do take time, to process. And it's taught me not to just, act out of emotion. Um, it's taught me to see things with a different lens. And in my opinion, the best way that I could approach my future is to not have a straight and narrow pathway where I'm only looking at this specific door. Because if I only have eyes on this specific door, then I'm not open or receptive to the opportunities and the other doors that might arise. And that's the most honest answer that I could give you. And I hope that's okay because I really haven't been that person. I've done more reflections like this, and the reflection is the same as always. And as I do these interviews, it's the same because again, I want to make sure I'm prepared for whatever door comes my way. But I again don't want to be blinded by that one guiding door because I know that there's going to be so many other things that come into play. And I want to make sure that I am open to those opportunities as they arise. And so, with that, that is my best reflection that I could give you for an idea of where I see myself in 5 to 10 years. And so, to end this, I'm so proud of the journey that brought me to this moment for myself and for Kai. I'm so happy that I was given the opportunity to be immersed in several different schools and several different grades and to see several different subjects in action. And had I not had those opportunities, um, I up until recently couldn't tell you my preference for grade because there's so many things that I love. And I could see that there's some things that I dislike. But I felt like I needed more experience before I could ever give that kind of answer. And without these opportunities, um, for observations and for student teaching, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to see third grade math for my residency. I wouldn't have the opportunity to see second grade English or kindergarten. And most recently, I observed a pre-K classroom and I fell in love. I fell in love. It was so beautiful. Um, and so again, I'm so proud of this journey. I'm so happy that I've had the opportunity um to be a part and to immerse myself. Um, and I'm truly grateful. I can't believe that I did it. We're finally here. Um, this this was my goal. I did it. Thank you for being a part of my growth.